Has Bitcoin topped out for this bull run? According to this post that's been pretty much circulating around the crypto Twitter space, this was showing someone that posted this in 2023 stating that all this information here basically leading to the pattern that would print the cycle's all-time high on Bitcoin would be on the 6th of October 2025. And so far at the time of recording this, that was actually the day that Bitcoin had put in the all-time high that we're currently sitting at right now, which is about 126,200 depending on which exchange. And that is currently the high of the moment, and many people have begun to think that that was the high for the market. The cycle has topped. Bitcoin is about to go into a bear market, crashing 70 to 80% like it has historically. And personally, I think Bitcoin's actually about to have a sizable move to the upside, at least $8,000 to $10,000 candle. As we began the week here on the 5th, just a few days ago, I posted this setup in Discord showcasing that we were likely to push up and take the high, which was sitting at, of course, that 125,000, putting in yet again another new all-time high. And if we did that and came back and closed below, we'd see a pullback towards about $120,000 to $119,000. And come Monday, we did just that. We came up, we swept this high essentially, which is a move I look for each and every single week. And as long as we remained below this high at that point, we were seeking out a move back down towards our weekly pivot, the average of last week, which I always say is last week's average, this week's target, okay? Now, so far we have front run that region just by a bit. I mean, you're talking by pennies here, less than 0.3% of a move here. Will we come down to it effectively before we get the next move up? I still think that there is a case to be made that yes, I'm looking for a move down still in the short term. And while this lower region is something to be aware of, my eyes are fully looking at this area right here, which is the 382 of this overall move, which generally speaking, when we see a really strong move to the upside, you get a shallow retracement, then you see continuation from there. Again, this is where our weekly average from last week lies as well, so a little confluence here. On top of this being around the $120,000 psychological level, right? So, and then one more piece now that we've had about a day and a half where we've actually come down, we've been putting up a little small short-term uptrend. There's probably so many people that have entered with some new long positions here. Not that we can't push higher, but ultimately I think that a move down into this region, whether or not we've come down already for it, is the most likely area here that's going to offer up the next bounce, all right? And whether or not that low is already put in right where we are, or we come down for that one sweep here coming days, I see this as a monster opportunity coming our way, because along with this little sweep of the high here that most traders, including myself, would be looking for, there are so many people out there totally convinced that Bitcoin has topped, that everybody's shorting this market very aggressively here. And for me, that just sets up a short squeeze, which is generally meaning that we see a hard and fast move to the upside to just destroy everybody that's aggressively shorting this market here. And in the case of that, again, this is what I'm looking for, a move into this region here, and then a aggressive, sharp move up to 130,000 plus.